guys and everybody else. And there's Laurie. Let's see. Spencer was first. Laurie was second. Then Ian, then Bill, then Rick Hefner, and then DT. DT says, "Good riddance, you toothless fogey, you old toothless fogey." There's Paul Lou. Paul Lou's digging, loving life. It's probably nice and warm down there in Florida. I'm so cold, I got a hoodie. I mean, this is what I played golf in today. I mean, it was no wind today, so it was good, very golfable. Chase people out before we even get started here. Start talking about golf. There's Janice Lala and Andy Dion. What's happening, Andy? And I said Spencer. And I guess we got more people joining probably. Some lurkers. I'm sure there's some people lurking. That's what I do a lot most of the time on live streams. Just lurk. Pop in and out sometimes. So, Mitch, you had a tooth pulled. Doing all right, though, right?
I did.
You're doing better than I could. I'll tell you what, I had a tooth pulled. No way I'm doing a show.
Well, I had it done about 10 o'clock this morning, roughly. But I made the appointment yesterday, but just trying to find it. My regular dentist or the place I go to, they don't have the staff. They couldn't get me until sometime January.
Yeah, what's that all about?
I don't know. They're always short of people.
Toothache, yeah.
It's one of those.
In a month, in a month we'll
it's one of those franchise places they try to make you do anyway. So I called actually my daughter recommended this place. This guy she went to school with, they had three brothers. He has a place up here. Cool. One of his brothers. So and they called me back. They said they could get me in today, and they couldn't. I wasn't going to save the tooth, but they couldn't save it anyway. It was in bad. It's been filled before, but just getting it to stop bleeding, that was the hard part. But I think it's doing pretty good now.
Yeah. I had a root canal done when I was a kid, but
never had a root canal.
Teenager, but I can't even remember. All I know, of course, let's see, I was a junior in high school, and they sent me to do a root canal. I went to a different anyway. The nurses, oh my God, I do whatever you want to.
I just DT.
I'm in 11th grade, and these are like.
They only gave me they gave me Novocaine, and I took ibuprofen when I got home.
Yeah, that's all I took was ibuprofen. Did they give you any antibiotics or anything?
No.
That's fine. The first time I ever got, I've been averaging losing a tooth about one a year for the last 5 or 6 years, but I don't have many left. These ones in the front, top, and bottom are fake. They're what do you call it? What do you call it there? Oh,
partials.
Not partial. Partials come out. These are permanent plates. Plates? I don't know what the hell they're called. They're called something. But
okay.
Bridges. I got a front bridge, in the front. They look perfect. Y'all, if you saw pictures of me, I always had a big gap. Like Michael Strahan.
Mm-hmm.
That big gap. They called me my nickname in the car business because I could take it. I dished it out a lot, but they call me Gappy because
David Letterman.
Anything else? Yeah, David Letterman had a gap. I forgot that. Yeah, but anyway, I kind of miss my gap. But
I used to get my jeans from there.
Did you ever get a merry-go-round? Merry-go-round warehouse? Oh my God!
Boogie, what was it? Boogie Wine Glass?
Yeah. They're on whatever road that is.
I forgot where.
Between 83 and York Road.
They had a couple different places.
What's that road called? Jesus Christ. Anyway, we got House of Twang and Clive 54. Welcome to the live stream, guys, and happy Thanksgiving. If we haven't said it before, we'll probably say it several times tonight. So how many we got now?
11.
11. Well, there you go. Look, folks, I gotta tell you something.
It's early.
This is our last show because I'll be perfectly frank with y'all. Okay, this is my rant this is my end of the year rant. I've had it. I've just had it with doing this. It's like, are we gonna do it Tuesday? We're gonna do it Thursday. Is it 7 o'clock? I got so many thumbnails for different times. I don't know if I'm coming or going. What is this? I thought today was Saturday when I woke up. No, we're not. We're just taking a break, folks. We're gonna take a break. Come back next year. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a Christmas show. Mitch. And I think some other people. I think like Six Stream Brian. He's not here. If he usually comes in later, if he comes in. There's Guitar Hack. What's happening, Hack?
Hi, Hack.
Uh, but I think Six Stream Brian's going to start his show back up. So I don't know. It just seems like live streams are. There's Laurie's got her thing every other week. Dave's Guitar Channel's back. Johnny Bean, he's always doing a show. I can't think of too many other live streams. I was thinking that last night when because usually we used to mention 3 or 4, 5 different. Well, Metalhead Hippie. Christ, if you need a live stream, he's got 3 a week. They're long ones. You can get your live stream fix on Metalhead Hippie for sure, and it's very very lively chat. Friendly chat, which is good. Happy Thanksgiving. Is that you or me? Did I beep or did you beep?
I didn't hear anything.
Maybe I'm not plugged in.
Oh, did you make sure you're plugged up to the wall wart.
That's what it is. I switched my room. You
don't want to die in the middle of the stream.
All right. Which one is the cord for the computer? Christ, I got more cords. All right. Make sure everything's plugged in. Come unplugged. All right. That's all plugged in. All right. So now I should be able to check my power down here, right, Mitch?
Yeah, you should see the battery charging up on the bottom right somewhere, an icon.
A lot of different icons here. They don't tell you.
If you hover over the top of it, it might. It'll look like a battery or something.
Speakers, 55%. Fully charged, 100%. Okay.
There you go.
I don't know. Oh, just clicked off the chat. Pop-up chat. All right.
Hey, Andy. Andy Dion's in the house.
Yeah. I called him. He's been there. Andy Dion.
House of Twang.
House of Twang. Who's that?
I have no idea.
October 10th. Oh, they're talking about something. Hey, I got something really weird happen. Periodically, I put up a jam video every other week or once a month or whenever I do it. Sometimes I'll blast out 2 or 3. And because I don't get notifications anymore that I have comments, I go into the YouTube studio and then I go to comments and it has comments not responded to, right? So I know when I'm caught up because I hadn't hearted or commented to I think that it used to be Jesse's guitar a year ago had commented on him and I missed it. I'd missed that. So I always knew when I got the Jesse's thing, it says 1 year ago. So I'm caught up. Well, I went there last night to check to see if anybody had commented on the ad for the show tonight. And here's a comment from 7 months ago from Dana E. And I said, Dana, that sounds familiar. So I checked the channel. I said, yeah, whatever happened to that guy? I don't get notified. I'm unsubbed to him, which I don't, I periodically unsub to, what do you call it? Not purify. I don't know. I just go through my subscription list that I'm subbed to and just weed out some of them. But anyway, out of nowhere, here's a comment that I didn't respond to from 7 months ago. But it wasn't there before because I always know when I'm caught up because of that 1 year ago, Jesse. And then there's a comment from Boomer. Another one showed up today from 4 months ago from Boomer Bass Mem. You know that guy? He's a cool dude. I'm subbed to him. I notification bell on him, so I see his videos. I don't always comment, but I see a lot of his videos. And it's just really, YouTube is kind of effed up, folks. So anyway,
you notice that?
Steve Masden. Hey, Sue.
Huh? You notice how they changed the likes and dislikes? It's dislike now. Look on all the.
It just has a thumb up and then a dislike.
Right. I thought,
that's kind of strange, don't you?
YouTube.
Think?
Yeah, I think there was a notice on it, but I didn't pay no mind to it.
Let me go.
I see it on everybody's now.
You got 9. Hey, let's get some more likes for Mitch here, folks.
See, they don't want people to know how many dislikes you have, so you don't go on some kind of rampage.
Oh,
I
so
guess.
so if I click dislike, it's not going to say how many dislikes you
No,
have.
no.
Wow, cool. All right.
All right, I got it. I got to address this to DT. You know what I had today?
All right,
I
cool.
had. Oh, I told you. I think. You know what I had to eat today? A chocolate jello pudding, 60 calories. That's all I
Nice.
had today,
I love pudding.
and
Yeah, I do pudding.
bunch of water, a lot of water.
When I get a tooth pulled, I do pudding and milkshakes and chicken noodle soup. And then my big graduation to anything almost solid is pancakes the next morning.
Mm-hmm.
Blackjack guitar. What's happening,
Blackjack.
dude? So, all right, you guys want to see my new toy?
You got a toy?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to sell you. I'm going to sell you so y'all can see it.
Let me put out my cancer stick. And so it's not a guitar, it's not a pedal. It's something that I
I
have
was
no
surprised.
business
I got to be
having.
honest. I was surprised.
Yeah, I faked Mitch out. I was going to make Mitch wait until the show started, but all right, this is not easy because this thing's big, but it's very light. Okay, one, two. You're never going to guess what it is.
Ta-da.
You guys want to guess? You want to see some guesses? I don't have a pro. I could.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see what. Yeah, let's see what they. You want to guess? You got to
You
give
can
us a,
see
like a little.
it's in
Give
the
us a little
corner.
hint.
You can see it. It's big. It's
And what does
big.
it? What does it do?
It's musical.
Oh, there you go. It makes sound.
It makes sounds.
Is it a guitar?
No, it's not a guitar. It's not a pedal.
Is it a bass?
It's not a bass guitar.
What could
It's
it be?
not. It is not a stringed instrument. An
Mm,
SG. No hack. Hey, there's Laura's guitar. Hey, Larry, you're just in time. Larry, take a guess. And who do you think
drums?
my new toy is?
Drums?
It's not drums.
I don't. Oh,
But it does. I will say. All right, I'll throw out some hints.
you already got.
Rick Hefner got it. I was going to say it has keyboard. It has bass
D-
and drum capabilities. All right.
DT got it first, I think.
Oh, DT.
I
Let's have
believe.
an
Yeah.
argument about it. On mine. Oh yeah, DT did get it first. A kazoo. No, it's not a kazoo. I don't know. Maybe it has a kazoo sound thing. Anyway, look how light it is. It's a big. It's a big guy. I'm telling you, it's huge.
Yeah.
Huge. Look how big that thing is. It's a Yamaha. There goes my mouse. Just knocked my mouse across the room. Hold on. Okay, that was a stretch. Pulled a muscle in my back. It's a Yamaha
Oh.
PSR E373. So
Okay.
I do have a rant about it though, and I guess it's my own fault. But all the things that tell you, it's a beginner's keyboard, and it's got bass. I'll tell you why I got it in a minute, and I'm going to turn. I don't think it'll overwhelm my computer speakers, but Hugh, it says Hugh called James Miscellaneous is in the house.
Yeah.
Hugh Caldwell. Hey, Scott.
Larry, Laura's guitars.
Yeah. So anyway, it's very groovy. I know three with about the only chords I know. Let me see. Turn it on and see if it left me off where I was. No. All right. So we'll make it sound like an organ because I think those are the coolest sounds. All right. So C E A. C. Can you hear it?
Yes. Sounds good.
Sounds loud enough. I can turn it up, but I don't want to overwhelm everything.
Man,
Now, that's one of the organs. I don't like that one. Here we go, jazz organ. That was kind of cool. All right, C E A. I'll tell you what's amazing is it's easy to jam. So anyway, Laurie, I'll have to hook up with Laurie and do a guitar piano
Collab.
lesson now.
Yeah, that's there you
Thing I
go.
can't do. I can't do this. I used to know from a wigwam. Now, let me go to piano. This is the last song in the first book when I was a kid. So anyway, so it's got bass and drums, but I haven't really figured out how to do it. The owner's manual, like all electronic technology stuff, is worthless. Doesn't help you. The tutorials, the guys go so fast, and they're really not doing what I want to do. The reason I got this is my idea was I need pre-made bass line and drums to go into a track, preferably a track each, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to accomplish that without spending a lot more money on a well, whatever, drum machine and all. So I think what I can do with this is once I figure out how I can figure out chords. I got my I got my chord dictionary for keyboards and little bit of repetition and practice because my jams are just 2 3 chords, maybe 4 or 5 chords. I can remember program it. So I want to have the bass and the drums, and then I can put several layers of guitar chords over them, and then have a couple different I can jam with. I have dueling leads. That's my goal. Maybe in another 5 years I'll get there. So anyway, it's not really it's not that, but they're not that expensive, folks. Not to throw out, but it's only $200, and it's pretty neat. Now our rant is what's YouTube? What do you say? Is going to make this your last show and shut you down if Don keeps playing his song and talking about how it's big, man. I'm telling you. I was shocked how big it was. I mean, the box is big. I should have realized that, but
That's what she
like
said.
once I got it, yeah, right. So, but playing Boston in no time. I don't know about that, but yeah, thanks, Hack. I agree. It is a nice hat. That's my guitar hack hat and my guitar hack producing dummy. I switched my room around in case y'all didn't notice. I got the guitar producing dummies back where they used to be. And what was happening is this, where I was standing, about right where my hand is right behind this cabinet. And I've been having pain in my right ear. And I don't play real loud up here, but I'll crank it up every once in a while. So I think now that I'll be over about where I'm sitting now playing, although I got this one, but I can turn these things around. You can't, can you? You can't see. No. Yeah, there's the other one right here.
Mm-hmm.
So I can kind of like face that one out that way a little bit, so it's not coming into my ear if I'm standing right here. So anyway,
Cool.
give a shout out to Rick Romanelli. Very cool. He's got new shirts. He's got different colors. So when I ordered this, the only color he had was white, and I kind of complained about that. So he upped the game, so now you can get different colors. He's got a lot of nice shirts. Folks, this is the best deal on the internet right now. This is a Black Friday deal every day of the year. $15. It's like you really can't appreciate it, but it's like a hollow body single cut jazz box type guitar. Blue, I love blue. I mean, I think he doesn't have other. It's $15. Most of the shirts are 25 to 30.
We're at Don.
YT Jam Track. I'm sorry, that's
Oh,
YT
okay.
Jam Tracks. Yeah,
Okay.
YT Jam Track. He's my favorite. Him and Sebastian Zanunu, who I don't think has gear. Then of course we got Guitar Hack. Got groovy hats. I think I got to get one of his two-tone hats. Kind of overkill having 3 hats. I've got 3 of his shirts.
Mm-hmm.
one, I should only have two, but I was drunk when the second time I ordered one. I ordered two instead of one. thought I thought I had in the shopping cart discarded one, but I didn't.
That's all right. Two's better than one.
And then we got Dave Stafford Studios, who's got really groovy stuff. And actually, as much as I like Hack's hat, that's the coolest hat out there. Because I like the color. Those are the Carolina Panther colors, actually. But he's from Dave's from somewhere else. Elton Don called. He needs you to stop playing.
Don't make me laugh. It hurts.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, Hack. Quit making Mitch laugh. He had a tooth pull. In case any of you latecomers, Mitch had it. There's Dwight Bailey. What's happening, Hitman?
Dwight.
Dwight's been busy, man. He has hit after hit coming out. You gotta go check out.
Hey, Dwight.
And that all right, Hack. So far, you got the comment of the night. Yeah, just call me. I'm going to change the channel. Name my channel to Elton Don. Cheers, but I'm just drinking iced tea tonight. I don't think you're drinking anything, are you, man?
No, I got to get more water, and I'm going to be right back. You take care. I'm getting more water. Take care.
So anyway, and for you latecomers, this really isn't our last show. It's just we're taking a hiatus. Sometime maybe late December next year, we'll come back and do a show. But so some of you guys have to pick up the pace, and Jack, you got to start your show again. Quit playing so many gigs and start doing live streams. God damn it, Canadians! Canadians are a lot of trouble. I'm teasing, Hack. You do whatever you can do or want to do, and but keep playing gigs, man. I hope you're gigging still, and we're calling Whiskey Woodard tonight. Like, yeah, there you go. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Mitch had that. I text. Mitch said he texted me that he was having a tooth pulled, and I didn't see that. I went and played golf around noon, and when I got back, he said, "I'm all right. I'll be able to do it." Because I had told him, I said, "Look, we can do it Friday. We can switch the show to Friday." I couldn't have done a show if I had a tooth pull. When I have a tooth pull, I'm in bed. I get up to have some chicken noodle soup. You can't rinse your mouth out. You can't do anything. And I got to smoke a cigarette with my mouth open, because you're not supposed to suck on a straw or smoke after you have a tooth pull. But that ain't stopping me. But, you just don't really, you don't get a satisfying pull. Speaking of which, I'll fire one up. So anyway, get ready for some serious musical content for me coming up with the keyboards. Not, but I'll do something with it. See if I can get it to program. I don't know. You can get it. You can teach it a song, but it's like everything. I watched several videos on this. It's a Yamaha. I can't read the thing. Here's the bot. PSR E373. It's real nice. It's a beginner's electronic keyboard. You can make it sound like an organ or drum. You can turn it into a drums. You can, make it sound like a trumpet, a flute. I should have done more sounds, but I didn't want to bore the hell out of everybody. Maybe I'll do a demo on it. But like they don't, the owner's manual is just about it gets you going a little bit, but it doesn't really tell you how things work. A lot of the tutorials, the guys that do them, there's this one guy that does a lot of tutorials, but he goes so fast. It's like, I hate changing the speed to half speed on a YouTube video because the vocal is like this. It's too slow. And plus, they don't show me exactly what I'm trying to do anyway. So it's pretty bad. Mitch, you get your tooth pulled. Yeah, Mitch. Charlie, yes. Hey, Charlie.
I had to get it when I could get it. It was just bothering me so bad.
It's been bothering you since what, last
a week.
Wednesday. Last week it was bothering you a little bit, wasn't it? On and off?
Yep.
Yeah. So Mitch hung out there as long as he could. So he'll put a dent in the mashed potatoes tomorrow, right, buddy?
Yeah, anything
mashed
soft.
Potatoes and gravy, and you might be able to chew on some stuffing if it's soft. sweet potatoes? Do you do sauerkraut at Thanksgiving?
I don't. I don't have to. We don't.
Everybody has
We
a kind
don't.
of a different menu for certain things. Like my wife does red cabbage instead of sauerkraut. Red cabbage is great. You know, you
It's been so many. It's been a long time since Margaret cooked.
real sweet. A lot of grape jelly.
Last year was just us, and we got a turkey dinner at Denny's to go, and it was really good, actually. Believe it or
That's.
not.
I think I remember you telling me that. Yeah.
And
Uh,
usually we go with somewhere over my brothers or so it's been a while since Margaret cooked. A good while. It's hard for her to cook
well,
anyway.
last year with the COVID, I think most people just stayed home and did it. Me and Janet enjoyed it so much. And I'm still not. I'm not real excited about being indoors anytime too for any length of time.
Well, we've been going out. You know that we were
You've been
even
going
during
out.
we were
You
going
were,
out when they had the
yeah,
everything closed, but
right,
you could pick up stuff.
right. Yeah, well, I did that. I would go pick stuff up,
Yeah,
but you guys were when they loosened things up a little bit. You guys were in the restaurant. Like what's the steakhouse you go to? Lone Star,
long Texas
Long
Roadhouse or Lone Star.
Roadhouse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean Texas Roadhouse or Longhorn.
and you done Fratelli. You know, of course, we did Fratelli,
Fratelli's,
but
yeah. Margaret went there the other day. She took her daughter out for her birthday.
so many free keyboards and organs and can't got a student beginner organ stand up for free.
What?
How do you get them for free? People just give them away. A little mixed up there, Blackjack Guitar. Clarify yourself, please. Please clarify yourself, sir. But if they're free, hey, that's great. Thing I can't do, even though I did it on From a Wigwam,
Hmm.
the last song in the first book. Um, I really can't do the whole left hand thing. Like somebody like Laurie, anybody can play keyboard. I give them all the credit in the world. I think Andy Dion can do keyboards too. How you can keep something completely different going on the left hand and then play the melody or
I used to,
whatever,
the
the
only thing
chords
I
on
could ever play
bass on
with
the left. Good.
was chopsticks. Remember chopsticks? And you
Here,
have to use.
want me to play it?
That's the only thing. I mean, you use two hands for that. But that's the only thing I think I can play.
And I could do Heart and Soul. Yeah, you know, but I can't do them at the same. I don't know how you do that. That just doesn't. Sauerkraut.
Reaper has a virtual thing in there. You can use it virtually or use something on your keyboard to play it, like your number pad.
Yeah,
Just to,
and
with
since it
drums too.
has MIDI capabilities, I think it's gonna sound better because, like I think I said last week, or maybe I was just telling you, I can't get the Trio Plus to sound right going into Reaper. It just doesn't. I'm not getting. I've got another
Um,
idea. Maybe I need to do two tracks uh, of it. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, one of these days I'm going to get into it. I can play Inagata Vita. Yeah, yeah. One of my favorite all-time songs that I can do.
You can play a lot of things, and well, anything you play sounds good, Hugh.
Yeah, check out. Hugh's been putting up some good stuff lately. I mean, everybody does, but I really liked his. What did you call it, Hugh? And I followed it and called it Hugh's Boogie. I kind of I copied your chords, but it doesn't sound anywhere near as good because A, it's me playing, and B, it's the trio with the drums and the bass. But it was upbeat. It was like upbeat rock blues, and I'm clamming all over the place. If you go to mine, Hugh's Boogie, there's a link to Hugh's that inspired me to do it. Uh, I mean, I went and did it before I even commented on his video. I forgot to comment on his video. I said, I got to do this. This is cool. I figured out what the chords were, and which simple blues rock thing, but it was done tastefully, and I did it untastefully, but it was fun. And I got I was having fun. I was on my Strat. Hugh usually plays a Strat, and I was jonesing with my Strat with. Have I shown you the beautiful black pickguard? Yes,
Yeah.
I have too many times, but it plays better, sounds better. Got pickguard tone. Black pickguard has better tone than a white pickguard on a what's that? What's that called? Christ, I forgot already. What's the color scheme of my Strat? What do they call that?
Oh, I
Bert.
forgot already.
Jesus
I forget.
Christ.
I don't remember. I don't even know what mine is. Sierra Mist or something.
What is it called? Bert. What's that? What's that
Sunburst,
called?
sunburst or
Sunburst. Nah,
something like
not
that. I don't
sunburst.
know.
Sunburst is a Les Paul. Anyway, whatever that color. Usually they have white pick guards, but put the black. I love it. I love it. Gus's. Is Gussie in there? Is that Gussie? Alan Robinson. What's happening? Charlie S. We said hi to him, didn't we? Yeah, I think we did. We miss anybody else?
Allen Robinson, I think you
Yeah.
said.
Yeah. So, and again, for you latecomers, we're just taking a high. This really isn't our last show. We're just taking a break. And hopefully some other, I think Six String Brian, who's not in the house tonight, will is going to start his show up again. Uh, and he's got his it's like it's like a control tower at an airport, his or something from NASA, the way he's set up, because he between his own stuff and work stuff, he's got quite the elaborate setup, right, Mitch?
Yeah.
Uh,
He's a professional. For sure.
and the way he's got camera, he must have 5 cameras set up. He's always switching camera angles and all that. Oh, I didn't know that. You got humbucker. Oh, you got a super strat. I didn't. That snakeskin strat you have has a humbucker in the bridge. I didn't know that. So, but yeah, everybody, I, I'm still behind on watching a lot of people's videos, but
Yeah, I had to. I have notifications turned off, so I have to go to people I want to.
I've been trying to learn this. I rearranged my room yesterday. I got to do a jam just to see what it's like with the new setup, the old setup, and I'm not sure if I gotta rearrange my dummies. I'm not sure if I like how I have them set up. You can see Craig Reckless is down there. Might need to raise him up a little bit. Craig Reckless, guitar producing. This is my guitar producing dummies. They're very cool guys. They help me out a lot with my videos.
Hello, Laurie.
Laurie, did you
Again.
hear my piano? You left, I'll bet. Laurie, did you see my? Oh, or am I at the beginning of the? Did she just come back in?
I believe she
Yeah, I'm gonna
did.
do a jam hack. Laura, did you leave? Did you see my new toy? I'm gonna have to bring it back out again. Laurie, respond, please.
She's in here.
She's in there, but I don't know if she was lurking and came back. She just said hi, everyone, like she was in early. Did you leave and come back, Laurie?
Yeah,
Which is
show. She
fine.
didn't see it. Show it. I don't think she saw it. Show it.
Oh, it had piano. Yes. Look at this, and look how light it is. Whoa! Not
Don't
that
break
well.
it.
It's so big. No, I ain't gonna break it. But I can hold it with one hand. See? Look. No hands. Whoa! It's a Yamaha PSR E373. So Laurie, we're gonna have to do a private stream, and you're gonna have to give me piano lessons. Not. I can't play. I can't do the left hand right thing.
Hi,
But
Les. Hi, Les Nagy.
hey, listen, Aggie, what's
Happy
happening?
Thanksgiving.
But
Oh, well, you're in the UK.
I can use the bass and the drums from it, and maybe do some chords. That's what I want. I got
How
it.
many
You
keys? She
can
wants to know.
63.
63.
I don't know. 61. What is? Wait a second.
She'll teach you.
Yamaha.
She said she'll teach you.
I know you will. You missed me playing. I played From a Wigwam. That's the last song in the first book. Yamaha. It should come right up. PSR E
Mark Tanner. Hey, Mark.
PSR E373. There it is. 61 keys, Laura. So it's got all kinds of cool sounds. And let me bring up the chat. So here's Mark Tanner. What's happening, dude? Did you just say that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
See, I'm
fine.
not. I'm
That's
I'm
fine.
rattling on. So anyway, that's my new toy. It's very
Rich,
cheap. I mean, oh, so they don't give you a power adapter with it. Now it's running on six AA batteries. God knows how long that'll last. So now I got to go buy a power
that's
adapter.
stupid. It doesn't come with one.
Why don't they just make it two
Where?
hundred and $25 and give you the goddamn power
Right.
adapter?
Where'd you
You
get
know
it
what I
at?
mean? Bills.
Oh, that doesn't make sense.
Well,
Or if they
everybody, it's
should
the
at
same
least
thing.
they should at least sell them separately, right?
Well, they probably do. They probably do. I could probably go up there and get it, but it's embarrassing. And they were very. I'll tell you what, I was very impressed. Mitch. They were so busy. I had to like say, dude, you have what I want. I don't need to play. But it's up. I can't reach it. You got to get on a ladder. He goes, okay, I'll get it for you.
Did you look at that while you were there? Did you look at that custom Les Paul they had or whatever it was?
I've looked at it before.
Mm.
I'm not gonna spend that much money.
Yeah.
There's too many cool guitars. I'll tell you what, um, Dave Picks and Paint seems to like his Epiphone.
Mm-hmm.
When some of these stores start stocking, maybe Guitar Center, I'll get a Guitar Center. I'm intrigued by these Epiphones. It doesn't have to be a Gibson, but the Epiphones have if the pickups sound worth a shit, for $800, they got ebony fingerboards, fretboards, whatever.
Jamal. Jamal's in
Well,
here. Jamal,
Kareem, what's
Rick
happening,
Hefner,
dude? Hey, man.
Ricky Compton, Ricky Hefner.
Hey, Ricky. Cool.
Happy
Jamal,
Thanksgiving, guys.
you missed it. We had a fake rant that I'm just sick of it. We're not doing this anymore. But
We're up to
we're taking a
26.
break.
26.
26. Everybody had to see the last show. See, clickbait, baby. Mitch, I'm telling
Yeah.
you, man, you have marketing skills that you don't even know you have.
Well, I did the one when with the PRS, but I said what did I say? Leaving YouTube for good.
Right.
But it was the guitar, not me.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If you do I think if you do a review of a guitar that everybody knows, an Epiphone, a Gibson, a Ibanez, you're going to get. You'll be on the suggested feeds for
Yeah,
people that are looking at other Ibanez's or other Epiphones or other Gibsons, Fenders, whatever, Telecasters, So, but we're taking a hiatus until late December, next year, whatever. Just taking a break. But yeah, we clickbaited everybody. We've been, to be honest with you, our attendance has been dropping off. We've been hard pressed to get to 25. I think was the highest for the last 3 or 4 shows.
what did I just say? We were up to 26 for a second ago,
Yeah. What are we down to 20?
or 24.
20.
I forgot what I said.
No, you
already.
said 26. I think. I think you said
Yeah,
26.
so that's good for us. We
Yeah,
haven't
that
hit
is.
30 in
That
a
is.
long time.
Yeah,
but
we have. Yeah,
we have.
we did peak. We peaked. But I thought we peaked at the beginning or the middle of the summer, I think, and then when August came around, we started going down a little bit. I forget when it was, but
Laurie's got she's live next week, and she's got a Black Sabbath track challenge.
Oh, okay, yeah. How do you guys? It's hard for me to do just a minute. But it's very cool. You got.
Now I like it when it's a minute
because
because I can delete all the mistakes out of it.
But yeah, Laurie does a good job. Laurie, who's going to be your guest critiquer? Might get you. You should. In fact, I think you should advertise that when you put up your ad for. If you put, does she put an advertisement up for a show? I forget.
I'm going to look right now, actually.
But you might get more views. 2 minutes or less now. Okay, 2 minutes. That's cool. Nobody sticks to a minute.
I was pretty close. I know I did. I
did
made
a minute.
sure.
I did a minute when I did that one. The one that I did, or did I do two? I don't know if I did two or one. I forget. And I'm dry tonight, folks. I'm just doing iced tea. Mitch had a tooth pulled. We really should be doing the show, in my opinion, with Mitch having it. But
Oh, fine.
Mitch is a gamer, man. He's like some of those, what's the quarterback from what's that guy's? He's the quarterback for Cleveland. Does all the commercials.
Mayfield.
Mayfield.
Baker's
Playing
Mayfield.
with a torn labrum in his shoulder. Guys are
Yep.
nuts.
And
They're
they're here.
nuts.
They're here Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But Lamar, who knows what's wrong with Lamar. And then listen to this. Aaron Rodgers had, not to talk football or anything, but this is interesting. He's got COVID toe. In other words, they have something called turf toe, where your big toe really hurts when you put pressure on it and all. It's very, very, it happens usually to the big, heavy guys, the linemen. They get that a lot. Uh, but Aaron Rodgers has COVID toe. He had COVID. And now it's Don, not for nothing, but I do put out promos. I get twice the views as you. I know you do. Well, you've got how many? Laurie, if Mitch hadn't have done the Alabata reaction video, he'd be under 1,000. And I'm a steady 350, 349 to 355. I can't get to 400. I don't care.
I got a message from one of today saying I need to do more a la bop videos. From
the uncle they're calling for. Uncle.
Yeah,
Uncle. They want
every
Uncle
now and then. Yeah, he said you haven't done one in a long while.
Well, there's a couple I want to watch because I missed it. I was doing something else. I was looking for something else, but he did. There's a song he did that I want to see him do. I can't think what it was. But,
well, I'm not. I don't plan to monetize, so it really doesn't. I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Hey, there's Mark from Four Walls Music. Now, if you want to watch some entertaining short videos, go to Four Walls Music. That's Mark, my buddy Mark. I always think he's in Texas, but I think he's in Ohio.
Ali Bata. That's right.
Yeah, okay. All right, Mark. Okay.
That is right.
Anyway,
Ali Bata.
he's my buddy, and his daughter has progressed from camera baby to camera toddler, and she's very, very helpful.
The Joe Wentz Project. Joe, how you doing?
Joe, what's happening, dude?
Happy Thanksgiving, bud.
Oh, okay, Joe. All right. I'll have a Joe Wentz. I could use a Joe Wentz Project TV dummy producer. All right, I'll check out your stuff. I gotta go. You got hats? I like a shirt and a mug or shirt and a hat because then it really looks like a dummy.
I got the one that did with Joe and Dave's.
The three of them.
Stafford,
and,
yeah.
R2, R3.
Yeah. I got that one. Now I lost my train. Oh, I also got this since the last show. I don't think I had this on our last show. Let's see if this focuses.
And Mitch, you have a tech question there from James. Oh yeah.
Isn't that nice look?
Yeah. Hack's got some. I saw those on your show Saturday. That was a good show.
Right.
That's a good repeat to watch. James has a question for you.
All right, hold on. Let me. I'm going to highlight it.
About 6-pack, 7, 8-pack now. See it?
Yeah, I wanted to find it in here. Nothing. I watch Bright Tech 09. Carrie Holtzman. That's about it. A little bit of Carrie and who's the other one that does the Chris Titus? Is that his name? Chris Titus. He does some live streams.
Hey, James and Mitch, do you guys ever watch some of these guys that have YouTube channels and they show you all these cool things you can do with your phones? I don't have my phone tonight.
I used to root my phones all the time. My Android phone. No, I don't even bother with it anymore.
There's all kinds of neat stuff you can do and stuff that you should do it helps, I think, minimize spam or whatever,
They had Android 11, I think it's been out for a while, was available for my phone today.
I'll tell you, one of the biggest evils of turning 65 in the 2020 era is you start getting all these calls for all these Medicare supplemental things. Oh my God. I mean, the only calls I get that are stupid calls are for extended warranty. And you know what listen, if you get calls for extended warranties, instead of just hanging up and blocking it, because they'll just call you from another number. Somebody else will call you. Here's what you do. You act like, listen, quit calling me with these things. I don't have a car anymore. They took my car away from me. I tell people they took they won't let me drive anymore.
It did. I
I've
did
done
this.
that half a dozen times,
It
folks.
still doesn't. It doesn't help
I
me.
get very few calls, but
Oh,
my wife averages probably 5 to 6, if not 10 a day for Medicare, mostly for, supplemental Medicares. It's unbelievable.
see on my phone on the landline when they call, I can see. We're watching TV. It'll pop up on there. So if I don't recognize the number, it's not getting answered.
We get that. We have a landline still. I don't know why, because we never use the
Because
battery
I
went dead.
use it because the cell is
Right.
terrible. The cell connection out here is
Where
like
you're at,
horrible.
it's I probably wouldn't be able to talk to you on the phone if you didn't have your landline.
Right.
Most of the time, occasionally I'll get you on your cell. But so our battery went dead on the landline phone. I never got a new battery for it, so it doesn't. I unplugged it. But it shows up on the TV. We got a phone call, but only my step aunt up in New York ever calls me on it. Her brother finally stopped calling us on the landline and calls Janet now on her cell phone. Spencer, I'm telling you, all you got to just tell them, they won't let me drive anymore. They took my car away. Sell me a warranty on a truck I don't own. Well, the funny thing is, some of these places, like, one of my favorite commercials on TV is the guy, I get Car Shield. I saw you make that. I forget one guy's. It's a celebrity. It's not 50 Cent.
Len Berman does it. He does a commercial on it
Len Berman does
from
it.
ESP. Yeah.
I forget who the one guy. It's not 50 Cent. It's one of the rappers, I think, or an actor. He's a good actor actually, but he does it. And this other guy goes, "I got Car Shield, and I saw your commercial, and 2 months later, I saved $4,000. I love Car Shield. I keep telling I say, baby, we got to get Car Shield." You play all 6 strings open. I call it my. What's the name of the chord where you play? I like that, Nat. All right, Les. That's Tim Thomas. Hey, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Don't know the name. Welcome to
Don't.
our final live stream. No, it's probably not our final of the year, but we're taking a hiatus. We're not ending the show, but we're taking a long hiatus.
But we could pop up. We could pop up between now and the first
Oh,
sometime.
Les, you're in Australia. You're down under too, huh? What time is it in Australia? Is it tomorrow? What's it like? 10 o'clock in the morning tomorrow?
Is it like 11:50 a.m. or something like
I don't
that?
even remember.
Somewhere around there, like 12, 14 hours.
Mark, you don't remember. I'll tell you something scary. I can remember all of my phone numbers from when I was a kid, 60 some years ago. 252-2255, 666-3391. My parent, my father kept that one.
Remember when we were kids, they used to call
7872.
They used to call letters like Mulberry, whatever. When I was a kid, Mulberry.
Right, Clearbrook 2. Yeah, in Timonium it was Clearbrook 2. 2255. It was easier to remember as a kid. 252-2255. What an easy number to remember.
I used to have that Magic Jack. I had that for a couple different times.
What's that?
It's phone. The phone service works over via VoIP. I mean, that's what I have now with Comcast, but it works good. Comcast works really well. Actually, the Magic Jack worked well. Was that the name of it? Yeah.
What does that mean, Magic Jack?
That's just the name of the thing. They had a voice. It was like $35, and you plug into your computer and plug your phone into it.
Oh.
And it's just another. They gave you a phone number. Actually, it did work pretty well. Magic Jack.
Forgot his phone number. I love that. All right, that's a tie. Hack still had the best. Let's see, is that still visible? No, I don't think I don't think I'm going to go back at. Well, maybe.
Oh, they would be nasty. Especially you get the spam calls from from India, and they're telling you that they're telling you that they're from Microsoft, but they're telling your Microsoft license has expired. You need to renew it.
Oh, I'm going to go back. Since I'm going way, way back in the chat. Who's Warren DeMartini? Never heard of him. Never heard of that?
Al Martini's brother. I don't know who
Al
it is. I don't know who it is.
Martino. Tino, not Teeny.
Tino.
Never heard of him, Hugh, but that's cool. Okay. Okay, so you have a super strat. You see, you don't show your whole guitar, I don't think, or I'm not. I'm blind. Part of that is part of me is blind. Oh, I didn't see this. Mitch's ancestors were gladiators and
Oh, that's
alpha
old.
hunter
Yeah,
gatherers.
yeah, I had that up there.
I didn't see that. All right. Well, you know me. I'm running my mouth. I don't need to be drinking Jameson or Monkey Shoulder, folks. I'm a space case.
You're drinking. You're
Oh,
drinking.
Rat's guitarist, huh?
What are you
I'm just
drinking?
drinking iced tea.
Iced tea, right?
Yeah, just iced tea.
I drink so much water today. I'm cold. Starting to freeze.
80s bands Rat. Okay. I think I've heard of them. I wouldn't know. I mean, I wouldn't know their song unless there's something they played something that made the radio.
I think I got to throw these empty bottles away.
I saw something very disturbing. An article, whatever. I forget what page. One of these sites. It's like a news. It's like a internet newspaper for Baltimore City, and it's very disturbing because you go to all this trouble to separate. I've got it. We got a trash in the kitchen. Got a trash with a trash bag, and then we got a separate little thing for all the recycling,
Hmm.
which fills up awful quick. Well, in Baltimore, really about the only thing that they recycle is the paper.
Yeah, they don't want
80%,
plastic. They don't want
80% of
plastic
the
no more.
plastic just goes to the landfill. I mean, what am I doing all this for? So I'm very, I have a lot less recycling now because the only thing I generally put in the recycling thing in the kitchen is paper. That's unbelievable. Now I saw a very cool video where I meant to save it and highlight it for everybody to see. These people they raise money and they have the, there's I guess it's in the Pacific Ocean. All this plastic goes to a certain spot, like tons and tons of plastic. Just
Yeah.
the currents take it all,
Yeah.
the trash in the ocean. And anyway, they got this big net thing that scoops up a lot of it. I think that is really cool.
Hmm.
Be careful. I'm home and I'm home is the pink with COVID. Oh no, Charlie, so sorry to hear that. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
look, I don't know. Here's the thing. This is what I don't understand. If you do a search on the COVID vaccination, it says it makes it less likely for you to catch COVID, and if you get COVID, it won't be as uh, debilitating. Is that the word? Whatever.
Yeah.
It won't affect you. I mean, it depends if you have precondition.
Or one is
Not 100%. Nothing's 100%, but the odds are in your favor.
unless you
So
have underlying conditions that could.
exactly. Diabetes or heart issue, whatever, lung issues.
Because I know some people in the UK. They were vaccinated. His father was he was older. He was going into nursing home, and he was vaccinated. Within 2 weeks, he got COVID and died
Yeah.
from being in. He's in the UK, but he had underlying conditions. He was up in his 80s. He was older,
Well,
and
I mean, and I've said this before last week, probably the week before too. My niece is a nurse down in Florida. Uh, Her husband's a pharmacist. They both got vaccinated right away. I think they've had their boosters, but they got the Delta variant this last summer, and Dean didn't have much problem, any real symptoms at all, other than being real tired and run down.
hmm
But my niece lost her smell and taste for about I don't know 2 or 3 weeks or 2 weeks. I don't know how long. I forget. But she got it all back. But just because you're vaccinated doesn't mean now all the if everything if you do a search on it, it says the vaccination will help you to not catch it. But you can just because you're vaccinated, you're going to get it. Well, Charlie, I hope the Delta. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. And I'll tell you what, I'm not going to mention the network that I watch, but they had a doctor on, and the guy seems legit. You hope he is, and I think he is. He's written some papers. There's a lot of research. They accumulate data from research all around the world, especially Israel, because apparently Israel's been big on research on the different things with the fact. And he was saying he was responding to somebody from Oregon, some lady, some doc, specialist in Oregon said that they used an analogy that Skittles, if you they were talking there's a debate whether once you've had COVID do you really need the vaccine. That's the whole thing. And the one side of the issue is, well, it's like Skittles. Just because you've had it, you've only, Skittles, there's 25 different colors. There's 25 different COVIDs. If you've had it, it's only one. And this other guy said, no, that's actually the if you have the vaccine, you only have, immunity or whatever to one form. And I don't think the vaccines that everybody has taken, the Pfizer, the Moderna, what's the other one? What's the other one?
Johnson and
Johnson and
Johnson.
Johnson, this one-time shot. I don't think that they came out before the Delta variant came out. So really, the booster shot, hopefully, the booster shot will help combat the Delta. I don't know if it does or not. I know
Oh,
me and my
yeah.
wife need to get it, but we haven't got it. You got your boosters, right, Mitch?
A week ago yesterday. Yeah.
And no side effects. That's one
Nah,
thing.
just sore arm. But my wife, she didn't even have a sore arm at all.
I mean, I'm vaccinated, but I tell you what, the main time that I'm around people is when I go to the grocery store. I do the grocery shopping. You know, me and Janet really don't go out too much, and we got lucky last week. It was warm. We ate outdoors. We went out and had lunch with Bill and Ann, and we sat outdoors. I'm kind of paranoid. We've gone inside a couple times and eaten, but I'm paranoid to go into crowds. Indoors.
Nah, I don't know. It just doesn't bother me. I don't know. I don't even think
But
about it, to
Laura,
be
you do
honest.
chicken pot pie and shepherd's pie, no turkey? What? That's not right. No, but that the trend. A lot of people are trending away from turkey. I think.
You
I've
know,
never heard it so much about it though.
you know
Every
what I love about turkey is the leftovers, and you make turkey salad. Oh,
or I don't
turkey
like
salad
turkey salad, but
sandwiches.
I have to. I love cranberries. Now,
Yeah,
for,
me too.
for until I met my wife 36 years ago, I always did the cranberry jelly. It's just a big lump of it, in a can. It's like jelly. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, my wife, what she does is she cooks the cranberries, throws a bunch of sugar in there, and stirs it all up. And
Oh, it doesn't need sugar.
oh, well, you put not a lot. She put some sugar. It's
Hmm.
I die.
I
That's what
like
I'll
it.
have for days. For days, a sandwich with just
See, if they have
bread,
that
turkey, and cranberries.
right, if they have that tomorrow, just a regular kind,
Uh
I'll
huh.
be able to eat that.
Cool. And for you latecomers, Mitch is an absolute trooper. He's doing the show. He had a tooth pulled at 10 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
Listen to Alice's Restaurant. Oh my God, take me back. Laurie, yeah, I guess. Well, you don't look that old to be Alice's Restaurant. To know about Alice's Restaurant, very cool. Very cool.
The
Tenant.
Blob. That was a good movie. I like that. I like the old one with.
Oh yeah, right, James. I got you. Yeah, I never
Remember
thought of
the
that.
old one with, I think Steve McQueen
Uh,
was in the
oh,
original
the
one.
first the first one was in black and white when I was a kid. That was in the '60s. That
Yeah, see,
scared
I
me.
think Steve McQueen was in it, wasn't he?
I don't know, but that was scary. I
I
think
think
I
it
was a little kid.
The Blob.
When I was a little kid, you'd be watching TV downstairs. Probably 4 or 5 years old. We watched Tarzan movies. They scared the shit out of me. I'd run behind the TV, and I'd ask my brother, "Tell me when I can come back out."
The
They were scary, man. They're violent movies, Tarzan movies. They don't show them anymore. They don't. I guess. Well, they can't. Because It's because of the times we live in. But those were great movies, I thought. How about when they took the trees and they bent the tree, these big palm trees, and they bend them down like this, and
Hmm.
they tie somebody to both of them, and then they let the trees go, and it's that's violent, man. And it wasn't science fiction; it was Tarzan, man. Tarzan was the Tarzan was the first superhero on TV, I think. And then the Lone Ranger, maybe Hopalong Cassidy. But Tarzan definitely had superpowers, don't you think?
Yeah, I'm looking at the original Blob from 1958. He said it was filmed in color.
It was in color.
Well,
Well,
we
we didn't
probably
have
didn't have
color
color
TV. We
TVs.
didn't have color
As the
TVs to
thing
know
is,
that.
I know I didn't. We didn't. My parents had.
That was scary. That was a scary. Yeah, 58. So I probably watched. The first time I probably saw it was probably 57, probably like 62, 63. I was 5 or 6 years
Yeah,
old.
yeah, and we didn't have no
Scared the
color
shit.
TV.
It scared the shit out of me as a little
My
kid.
parents didn't get a color TV until the 70s.
How many remakes have they done of that movie? Probably
I
two or
don't know.
three,
There's at
right?
least I know there's another one.
There's one out recently
Yeah, there's one from 1988. Let me see the Blob.
because they keep repeating it on the. We've got 3 or 4 movie channels. It's ridiculous. You can't even find a movie, and the only reason we have them is because I like the two Western channels, and they're part to get those. You got to get the one package. We dropped HBO and Cinemax, so we get Stars, Movie Channel, and Showtime. And you can't even find a movie to watch if you want to watch a rerun. You know,
If you look hard enough, sometimes you might find one. But you know what I watched last night? An
what'd you
old
watch?
one,
What'd you watch?
Monsters Ball. If you know what that was about, it had Billy
I'm
Bob
gonna watch
Thornton.
that movie for years. Hey, there's Bobby Lopes. What's happening, man?
Hey Bob, how you doing?
So, Bobby, do you tap on the drums while you're watching these live streams? I could never do. I can't play the left hand on a piano and something on the right hand at the same time, and I can't drum. Have you ever tried doing the drums? Sat behind it,
I try to play drums.
No, I can't do it. I
I
can't
think
do the bass. I don't know how you do the bass drum. Thump, thump,
I could
thump,
do
thump, and
like
then you're doing all this. I mean, it's
a very
impossible.
basic thing. I think I could do. That was about it. But nothing, nothing fancy in time or didn't sounded out of whack.
Yeah, and it's the same thing on guitar. I can't finger pick. I can't, keep a steady with my right hand. I can't keep a steady bass line on the E and the A string, uh, and then do with the finger, the other stuff with your right hand on the piano on the guitar. I can't do that. I got to have a pick or just use my fingers and hit
Hey
both
Don,
hands and both feet. No way, right?
on this Garage Band on my iPad.
Oh yeah, show your thing, man.
Well,
Did you show it?
what
Yeah,
this?
let's show and tell.
This?
Yeah, tell
I
everybody
had
what you got. Mitch has Garage Band now, man. He's happening.
so I had to get this so I could hook my doll to it, my Focus right up to it. So my doll will plug into here. This back end plugs into the iPad, where you charge it at, and then there's a charging port here. I plug into the wall. Anyway, it worked. It took me like, how you are when I'm. It took
Yeah,
me forever to figure stuff out. That's with Gussie and DT trying to help me. But then I found a real good tutorial. It's going to make it so much easier. I mean, it's going to make it so much easier. It's like cheating because you can
yeah.
pick your drum track. You can pick a different style of drum track.
Like,
You can pick a piano progression, and it's going to put it all in time for you. I can do all that with all these different instruments. I can change the lay, if I want it to be 8 bars, 32 bars, whatever, and then I play my guitar to that, and it puts it all in time for you. And
cool.
I mean, you don't even have to play a guitar; you can make your own music. But it just made it so easy. So, but I haven't messed with it since the one video that I watched is going to make it easier. I haven't watched it
Well,
or played with it yet.
let's get in there and work on that. And
Well, to me, I think it's low.
by
It's
Christmas, you can. I'll tell you what. Here's your project. I'm going to give you a project. This is your homework, young Mitch. This is your homework. Let's see you do a Garage Band cool Christmas video.
Well, I'm gonna.
That
I
gives you
got
a
it.
month. You have a month to do it.
Yeah, I got
March
to.
the 24th. Have it up by Christmas Eve. You have 1 month to
Well,
do a Christmas
don't hold your
video
breath.
for garage band. Oh, you can do it. I know you can. I know you
No,
can.
I've been
What's
working.
how
I
many?
just
What's happening,
been
James?
working on other projects that I'm behind
I
right
know.
now.
I know. I know. I'm
Where
just
is it?
you know, egging you on, dude. Egging you on.
Oh, here it is. I
He
don't
might
know.
have.
He might
That's
have. He
very
might have.
possible. That's very possible.
Let me see.
I'll tell you what, Leonard Nimoy's in some of the old westerns, you know, like you know, Tales of Wells Fargo, or I'll tell you what I've been enjoying like, watching the old. I can't think of the name of it now. Uh, the desert with the. Oh,
He was in them. Leonard Nimoy was in the 1954 movie Them with the big ants, which I liked. I loved when I was a kid. Um,
it's what's the old western out in the desert? What's the old Death Valley Days? Death Valley.
oh,
I'm in love. I love those. They're so hokey. They're terrible, but they're actually good. Don and Zorro. Yeah. You know, they I don't know why they don't show repeats of the Zorro TV show. They got
do
repeats
they?
of every other old. They don't. They do not. They keep showing the Zorro movies with what's his face, and they're good.
Oh,
Catherine
Bandit.
Zeta-Jones. Oh God,
Yeah.
she is and was especially gorgeous when she was younger, but she's still gorgeous. Metalhead hippie, what's happening,
Hey
Jeff?
Jeff, how you doing? Happy Thanksgiving.
I'll tell you, Jeff, it's down to you, Laurie, and Dave's Guitar Channel right now, and Johnny Bean are about the only ones. Well, you got Steve from Boston, and I guess who's the guy you sent the
Well,
Stone King?
Francis
Oh,
was doing.
Francis. Yeah,
I
Pat
don't know if he
Francis
did it.
does
I don't think he did anything last
occasionally.
week.
He
I don't
did.
know
Yeah,
if
he's teaching
we did
somebody.
one. Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
yeah. But yeah, he was actually doing one, I think, while your show was on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there aren't as many on during the week. The weekdays is basically what I'm talking about. But Jeff, you know, he does very long live streams, Tuesday and Friday and Sunday. And then you got Guitar Meets Science Jimmy. He does his most Sundays. He does it around noon Eastern time. But he's in Vegas, I think. So I don't know what time it is. His over there, 10 o'clock in the morning. Are they behind or ahead
Where?
in Vegas?
It's like
It's
3 hours
I think it's
behind.
is it
Behind.
three? Is
Yeah.
Vegas three? I thought they were
Yep.
only two.
No, they're
Okay.
three.
So they okay, they're like California. Okay, they're West Coast time. Pacific time or whatever the hell they call it. Okay. So he's doing it at 9 o'clock in the morning if it's on noon our side. Rawhide, yeah, they don't show much rawhide blackjack guitar. At least the two. I have
No.
three Western channels.
Actually,
One
some.
has commercials. Two of them don't have. I like the two that don't have commercials. They're the best. Let's see. We are at
They have
18.
some
We're down to
episodes
18.
online on YouTube. Probably they'll show the whole thing. Some free. Some of it's free.
You know, I did watch a couple rawhides. No, not rawhide. Have Gun Will Travel.
Richard
That was
Boone.
one. That was probably my favorite.
Richard Boone, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And you see Rawhide. You'll see Clint Eastwood, a very young Clint Eastwood.
Right. All right. Why am I getting that? Something's going on. Mitch, why? Wait, what? There we go. I've got a box here. There we go. Got rid of it. Okay. Don't watch YouTube without you block Origin. I sure. Hey James, I'll tell you what. If that costs you money, you should get rid of it. 'Cause
No,
all
it's
you got to do. It's free.
yeah. I got it. I use it too.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I should do that.
I
But
have
what
it on.
all I do is I go up to my top left. I got an arrow right and an arrow left. And as soon as the commercial starts, I click the arrow left and go back to the last thing I was at, and then immediately click the right arrow, and the commercial's gone. Boom.
I never get any
Instead of watching
commercials. I never
5 seconds
seen.
of it, I got to watch 2 seconds. But some of them are 15 seconds. I hate that. But I don't know how I stumbled across that. But I'm surprised the YouTube allow you can get away with that.
The thing is, I think if you're like, if you got the ads turned off, let's say if you somebody that does monetize, I think they may not get any ad revenue if you have it turned off because it's not playing, you know.
Right.
So I would turn it off from certain channels. I have.
Yeah. Some of the guys like Hack and the other ones, I'll let the commercials run out so they get their 20 cents or 2 cents or 3 cents or whatever they get per view. Oh God.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers on my iced tea. That's all I got going tonight. I meant to do a liquor store run because I really don't have much for tomorrow. I can drink beer. Maybe I'll
Have you
drink beer tomorrow.
have you been looking at any like see if there's any good Black Friday stuff or on
Nope.
music
I
stuff
don't
or
need
so,
anything. We don't need
yeah, I don't
anything,
need
dude.
anything. I look at Sweetwater and I don't think anything that see anything that really
I'll tell you what, they
jumps
got some
at me.
pretty Telecaster. They got a pretty blue Telecaster out there, but I really, I've got a cool Telecaster. Yeah, Telecaster. Even though it doesn't really sound like one, I really need
Hmm.
to get a Gunsmoke. Yeah. Well, Epiphonium, I can't get Lone Ranger reruns and have gun will. I can't get or raw. I can't. Gunsmoke. There's one channel that like it's all has Leave It to Beaver and Andy Mayberry and all that, and they have Gunsmoke on it. But Rifleman's hey Les Rifle.
The,
I'm getting the one of the Western channels just started showing Rifleman again.
YouTube has them for free. A lot of the Lone Rangers. Just type it in there, you'll see
Oh,
them.
okay. All right. Cool. Cool. I'll do
Episode
that.
one,
I'll do
episode
that.
two,
I
episode
mean, I don't
three.
really watch much TV unless I'm in the kitchen eating lunch or something. I'm usually on YouTube. My wife got Netflix. She's been watching all kinds. There's some Western she just watched. There's 6 episodes. I got to watch that. Don's pulling a fast one on the YouTube. Absolutely, Mark. I am pulling a fast one. And Mark, I haven't watched your last video. I Cyber Monday, all that's been be. Oh, so talking about the Black Friday. This is so crazy. So I read this article. I don't know if it was Florida State University or the University of Florida, but they were all in an uproar about Black Friday. You got to change it. Can't use Black Friday on. And then they found out what it was all about. And according to the History Channel, this I'm giving you the condensed version of this article. According to the History Channel, the reason it's called Black Friday has nothing to do with race, of course, but everything has to do with race today, right? But what happened was they found that the day after Thanksgiving, this is years ago, that all the businesses were in the black instead of the red. It's an accounting term. If you're in the black, it
Right,
means you
right.
made
That's
money.
right.
If you're in the red, you lost money. So everybody was way, way in the black the day after Thanksgiving. Thus, they call it Black Friday. It's an accounting term. So once the students were enlightened to this, they go, "Oh, then there's no reason to change it." Duh. But I'm telling you, man, I am so glad I feel sorry for any of you folks that are in your 30s, your 40s, maybe even your 50s, and you're still out there working. In this day and age, you can't say nothing. You can't look. It's crazy. Hey, Mitch, Baltimore County has the highest murder rate in I don't know how many years.
I don't believe that.
Baltimore County, not the city now. I mean, the city's way up there too, but
Yeah.
it's sprawling out to the county from the city.
The only reason I go there because I have family. Or I would not be
Right,
going to Maryland at all.
right, right. I'm trying to get to Delaware by
I
the
got to go
beach.
tomorrow,
Not that that's
and it's not
nothing guaranteed.
where my brother lives. It's not the greatest area either, believe it or not.
James, I'm cynical too, but there are good deals on stuff. If you need something, it's a good time to buy stuff. And I don't know. We got people from all over the world and all over the country here. I don't see everyone. Sometimes I'll go into the grocery store. If you go at the wrong time, the shelves they're. But I went the other day, Christ, they were filling up everything. The vegetable I mean, they had everything, plenty of milk, plenty of half, and sometimes they're out of the half gallons of half and half. My wife uses half and half in her coffee, and we use that for milk. We don't drink milk. I mean, I'll make milkshakes. I use half and half, but because the very little half and half in there, it's mostly ice cream. I make a very thick milkshake, but the shelves aren't that bare. Sometimes they are, but you keep hearing the supply chain thing. Is anybody experiencing they can't get this or that when they go to the store? What's it
No,
like up there in Hanover?
I haven't seen anything. I mean, Margaret hasn't said anything.
Crazy. Shot the deer.
Here's something you might like, Don. I'm going to post this. I'm going to share this
Okay.
page for you. This is Hugh told me to share screen, share Chrome tab. See, do you like this, Don?
Put it up.
Harley Benton.
If I was over in Europe, I'd probably have a couple Harley Bentons. Especially if I had somebody near me like Jesse's where Jesse's guitar, I can just
Mm-hmm.
here put new pickups in it if I don't like the pickups, or set it up for me the way I like it. Because I don't know how to do it. Well, I've tried. It's a big fail every time I try to lower the action. Yeah, those Harley Bentons. There's a lot of guys that use those. And listen, be honest with you, with all the crap that I in my Helix presets, holy moly, uh, you wouldn't know I wasn't playing a real Les Paul.
No.
Um, Mark, about the. I think the only time I've ever waited in line the day after Thanksgiving was about, I don't know, 15. I was still selling cars, so it was about 15, 16 years ago. Um, and there was for her sewing room, she wanted a portable, this little, I don't know, what are the size of TVs? Little ones, 15 inch, 17, 19
I mean,
inch,
how little? I don't know.
like
Yeah,
in your kitchen, like for in your kitchen.
yeah, they had 12-inch, 13. I
12,
mean, it's
I
CRT,
think it
the
was a
old CRT,
13 inch. I think it was a
13
13 inch,
inch.
but it was a 13 inch. It was one. Do you remember when flat screen TVs were all the rave?
Yeah.
Even the little ones, that was the big deal. And she wanted, because of the space for her sewing room, she wanted a flat screen TV. And Walmart had this one, this ridiculous. I mean, it's like $150. We thought that was crazy for, cheap at the time, and probably is, was. So I waited in line. I was probably about 50th in line, and I got there a half hour before the store opened. And luckily, I did when I got there. Because when I got inside there, they had one left.
Mm.
But people are nuts. They're getting fights and stuff tomorrow. There'd be a lot of
Oh yeah,
fighting in them
I
stores.
waited. I waited in line like this years ago, like for computer stuff, like Staples. A hard drive would be real cheap, and well, for then it's just not like they are now. And I probably waited in line for a while. And I remember I got a 32-inch Sony. I went to Walmart. Actually, I was after a Samsung TV, but that sale was for Saturday. I didn't realize it, so I said I'll just get the Sony, the smaller one.
Hey, is it
But I
Black
don't do it
Friday?
no more. I don't do it anymore.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not going. But is it Black Friday or is it right before Christmas that some of the doll things and some of the things you buy that go into your computer are on sale real cheap? Didn't you get something one time right around
Yeah,
Christmas?
I didn't get anything. I was, but
TH
Over Loud THU,
THU. There you
they
go.
have it they have it on sale now. It was like 169, I believe it is. But a couple years ago it was like 139. But normally it's like close to 300, I think. I don't know
See
if it's
that
going
now
to I
that's a
don't know if
good
it's
deal.
going to go
That's
any
something.
lower or not. It still may
Right,
go. I don't know.
right. But I thought something maybe I don't know if not Reaper, but one of the things, or maybe what's one of those video editing packages that you buy that are real good?
Photoshop,
Uh,
I mean Premiere,
I don't know, but it
Adobe
seemed to be one
Premiere.
of those. It was either a doll, maybe it was the THU thing that everybody
Well,
would buy right around Christmas time. They had one time a year that was so much cheaper.
it was
Even it
I
was
think
like
it was
80,
that.
$90 or something.
Oh, I never saw
It
it
was
that
under
cheap.
something. Well, it probably wasn't THU.
For the full one, yeah, but a lot of those dolls, those VSC, they're going on sale. They're on sale now. There's a lot of different ones.
Yeah.
There's a ton of different ones.
It just seems to me, back when I was watching like Tone King and Steve from Boston a lot. I like Steve from Boston a lot, but yeah, a lot. He's good. He's a good dude, and he's a very good guitar player, I think. But he had a new guitar. He did a live stream Saturday night. I think he was doing a live stream while you were doing yours.
Who was doing it?
Steve from Boston.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He might have been going up against you. Might have been going up against him, but I didn't see anybody in there that would normally be watching your show. But anyway,
Right.
so he had this. He's big on these viola or vola guitars or whatever. It
Yeah.
was a cool looking guitar, real pretty, like a burgundy red, with a real brilliant flame and all.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, it had the what's the Floyd Rose, which I don't get, but he knows how to utilize all that. But I'm telling you what, he's playing it. If you would have been blindfolded, you wouldn't have known what guitar, because every guitar sounds the same because he plays it through the same processing of effects. He could be playing a Stratocaster. I don't think you noticed the difference. But
Hugh, did you recently buy from Mar? Because I was going to buy that. I almost did, but I didn't. I used the demo,
what would that replace for you? Audacity,
DaVinci Resolve,
DaVinci Resolve. Okay.
and it was like, and it's still, I forgot what it was. It's in, I think it's under $100, depending on what version you get. But it's a China company, I believe.
Oh, I remember you talking about this.
Yeah,
before.
but it made things a lot easier than what I do in DaVinci Resolve. But I still haven't committed. But you can pretty much do anything. Oh, you got it today. You can pretty much do anything in it, and it makes it a lot easier for you. But there was something about it. It was something about it I don't like. They.
All right, Hugh, we're gonna start seeing videos of you playing like 4 guitars at the same time, 4 little boxes in the same video. We should see some really high tech content coming out of Down Under now from Mr. Hugh Caldwell. No, Hugh's in Scotland. From Scotland. Scotland. I get Hugh. I don't know why. Don't ask me why, but I get Hugh Caldwell and Mark Tanner mixed up. They shouldn't, but Mark Tanner's is in Australia. Hugh's in Scotland. Scotland, Monkey Shoulder. Yeah.
James,
I'm completely sober tonight, folks. It don't matter. I could be halfway through a bottle of Monkey Shoulder.
James, just to do basic stuff and put text up there, it's pretty easy. DaVinci Resolve. It's and the fancy stuff you don't have to bother messing around with. I'm just so used to using it now because I've been using it so long, and I'll try to do some of the fancy stuff to an extent, but. Like if you want to do some kind of composite, like animated text or whatever, it can get really involving. You can it's like layers but they use what they call nodes. You can use umpteen thousand different nodes. It seems like you can really get fancy. You can do
That sounds like OBS.
You can do
tunnels.
No, they're not the same. OBS is not a video editor. But like in the Avenger movies, where they dissolve, you can do that effect in DaVinci Resolve.
Really?
Yeah.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's cool.
But it's real. I can't do it. I mean, I didn't try, but I don't know if you can do it on the free version. I have the free version, so some of the stuff is limited in there. But so most of it you'll do.
That would be so cool if at the end of your jam you departicleized.
Yeah. I'll look into it, but I mean, they use that to make pictures. They use it to make real motion pictures out of that. Supposedly, I mean, that's how.
Hey, Mark. Good night. Happy Turkey Day, Mark. Take care, and I'll be watching the last video. 4 Walls Music. That's Mark. He's a cool dude. He's a youngster, man. I don't know what he's doing hanging around with us old people. But hey, we were happy to have him.
Yeah. I have to push myself to learn something, whatever it is, to learn a song, or learn how to play a technique, or learn software, and at my age, and I tell you what, I can tell my dexterity in my hands. It's not what it was like 3 years ago. It's just I'm losing it.
So, Mitch, are you going to do a Christmas video, a Christmas jam this year? I'm trying to. I was thinking today, driving over to the golf course. What song am I going to do this year?
Um, I usually put some of my old because I've got Christmas songs
You
from I
got
did a few years ago.
yeah,
I just usually upload it, put
recycle
it.
one, recycle
Yeah,
one.
yeah, because they're not that good, but I'll put it back up.
What's a PowerShell? What's a
Oh,
G?
who's it?
What's a GUI?
Graphic user interface?
Oh, what's that mean?
It's like how you do stuff on your computer. Underneath it, it's like it's all like DOS based or something like that, and it just gives you where you can point and click and do things.
Oh, okay, cool,
Graphic,
cool.
yeah, you know,
So that's what you created from scratch, James?
yeah. I'm not a program. I can't program.
Oh, that's right. You'd have to be a programmer to do
Yeah,
something like
you
that,
can.
huh?
I messed around with Visual
Wow.
Basic many years ago, which I think it's called Visual Studio now, or I
So,
don't know.
James, are you going to get it patented and become rich? You'll be rich. You'll get rich.
Well, I tell you what, people that I think it's people make some programs on Android. It's a lot easier. I mean, I don't know, but I mean, if you make the right app, you could really do good.
How do you get that What's the word? Proprietary, so that yeah, maybe you could sell it.
Yeah, everybody uses a lot of code, a
I
lot of stuff.
steal code and manipulate. Oh,
Yeah, a
okay.
lot of stuff is open
Yeah.
source, or if you
I guess you're going to get that patented then. That's so
well,
cool. James, do you watch the guys, the videos of the guys that scam the scammers? They're the best.
I haven't yet lately, but I used to.
I, I haven't watched one for a while, but
Yeah, blackjack, but it does sound good to me. He may
yeah,
use the same
I'm
patch,
not.
but
I'm not saying he sounds bad, but and yeah, his hands are going to sound like. But listen, I always thought that where I had respect, I even gave him a sizable super chat right afterwards. The first, what do they call that thing over in that Henning Pauly started?
gear.
Uh,
Yeah, I
Gear.
know. Not gear. I know what you're talking about.
The first one,
Something con or
uh, Phil X. What they did is it was like 4 or 5 days, and there was a lot of cool. I thought it was fun. I still, whenever they do one of those, I watch a lot of the videos because I think it's cool. But the very first one, at the end of each day session or whatever you want, Toman put it on. Yeah, that music's
right.
it was the guitar. It was the Framus guitar. It was at Framus Guitars.
Yeah.
That's where first two were, and then it went to Toman's store, I think. But anyway, the first one, at the end of each session, Phil X, they do a jam, and Phil X was the front man, and they do cover song, mainly cover songs, and Phil X would sing and play, and then different people would go up and play for different songs. Sometimes Phil X would sit down and somebody else would front the song or whatever. But they did a jam one time, and I think Phil X was no, Phil X wasn't there. Everybody had Phil X's guitar. Well, he's a gunslinger. He has it down real low, right? So Steve from Boston got up there, and they were doing like a blues thing. So Steve from Boston got up there, and Steve from Boston, when he plays standing up, I'm sure he has the guitar up very high, okay?
Right.
But he's playing it down. It's covering his, it down, below his waist, and he was struggling with that. But I'll tell you what, he played well, and it was a dry signal. Basically, it was just the overdrive of the amp, maybe some reverb that was
Mm-hmm.
on the amp, but no effects pedal. And
Mm-hmm.
he played. I mean, he was as good as anybody out there.
Right.
And he didn't set his guitar. You could tell it was, well, he was playing the SG or the Framus SG, whatever the Phil X guitar at the time was. I think Phil X just left Framus, went back to Gibson. But so Steve, he has his hand, but every guitar he plays through is, you know, the same sound. But I beat that dead horse enough. Will Varela, hey, what's happening, Will?
Yeah, a long time, Will.
Hope you're doing well. We haven't seen you for a while. Down to 16, Mitch. You
Yeah, it's
want to
about
wind it
we're at an
down?
hour and a half. That's about yeah. I'm gonna
I think
cut
it's
it.
our limit anymore. We used to do about 2 hours, but
I got to get the dog out.
yeah. And really, I can't believe you're. You might want to wipe your lip on the your left side.
There's nothing there. It's dry. There's nothing on
Oh,
there. It looks like it from my
oh. You know
camera.
what? I'm on. Okay, I was on YouTube.
I'm not drooling or anything.
Oh, it looked like there was. It just looked more red on the left
No,
side. That's
that's
all.
why you know what? I felt it did too because that's why I went to the bathroom. Is my am I?
It just. It's the other side. The other side. When you put your lip down, it looks right there. It
Actually,
looks red.
it does, but there's nothing there.
There's no blood. All right. Okay. Okay.
No, it's
But
I
listen, you are a champ, dude, for coming on tonight. And again, for any of you latecomers, it's not our last show ever. We're just taking a hiatus. Maybe we'll do like a pre-Christmas show or something. Who knows? Or maybe we might not see it till next year together like this. But Mitch might do it. Mitch, where'd you go?
I'm here. I'm here. Go ahead.
Dude, there's no blood. I'm telling you, it's just weird. It's a
No, I think
camera thing.
I
It's a
think
camera thing.
there is a little blood.
Oh well. Good time to end the show. Want to wish everybody a happy turkey.
Not on my lip though. See, you don't see
No.
anything that way. You don't see anything there.
No, see
It's
when
the
you go
way
that
I
way,
got the lights.
it's
The way I
it's
had the lights.
lighting. It's a camera lighting thing. It's an illusion. Illusion. So
Illusion.
let's say happy turkey. You gonna do an outro, or we're just gonna shut it down?
I'll do the outro.
All right, we're gonna outro this, and again, happy turkey to everybody, and we'll see probably in December sometime.
Yep.
And I might do a show myself. Mitch might do a show. You know,
Yeah,
so-
yeah. We could pop up in between now and then.
you never
before
know.
the first.
You never know. We'll see. See. Play it by ear.
All right, guys. Have a
Good
happy
night, everybody.
Thanksgiving. Be
Thanks for
safe,
coming out.
everybody.
Absolutely.